Oh man, tough day in the market for BABA holders. We had earnings come out today, and this is something all of us investors were looking for a very, very long time. This stock did not react good to the earnings. I want to go over and break down some of these earnings and kind of put into context what is going on here because a lot of people are very confused by this price action. Very people are confused on just what the heck is going on in China, what is going on with Alibaba. Some of the people, they're throwing in the towel. They said, we're done. We're done with Baba. We're done with China. But I want you guys to listen to this video. I want you guys to listen to the facts, to the numbers, to the results, and then kind of decide from there. I'm gonna break down everything, but I just ask you guys in return for these videos and everything. Hit the like button if you want, and consider subscribing if you enjoy my content. And again, if you want to support the channel, I have a Patreon link. We got 0 supporters so far, but maybe one day we will get a supporter because it is a bit of a process to make all these videos for you guys. But I'm happy to do it because I love you guys and I'm here for you, Baba Bulls. I really am. So let's just jump right in. Stock plummeting 11.1% today. That's one of the biggest drops we've seen in Baba, and this is after we had an incredible run. I mean, I want to show you guys something. You know, this past month and a half, we literally saw Baba go from 138 all the way up to the 180s, and then right back down again. And now it's at 143.42. So what happened? Well, started off with yesterday. Yesterday kind of dropped the stock to about 161. After an interesting decline, so to speak. And then today, that was some Baidu's earnings. Baidu, I own some Baidu. And then today, Alibaba reported earnings, and let's break it down. First off, revenue. They actually beat revenue. They did 200.69 billion yuan. Analysts were expecting 204 billion. Okay, again, I read that wrong. They missed on revenue. Pardon me, they missed on revenue. And the main issue was the earnings per share. Again, the revenue, 29% year-over-year growth, that's still pretty good growth. I'm going to be honest with you, according to analysts, that's decent year-over-year growth. Like that's not why the stock collapsed. The earnings per share, however, is a different story. 11.2 yuan versus 12.36 yuan estimates. A 38% year-over-year decline, not increase, decline. Now, that's obviously from a multitude of factors. You know, you have the regulatory crackdowns, you have the fines, you have reinvesting in the company, buybacks, all that stuff. You know, good stuff minus, the crackdowns and the fines. Good stuff for the long term, trying to cement themselves in pole position because their competitors like JD, stock up 5.5% today, are growing very fast. And it seems like, these regulatory headwinds and slow economic growth in China is weighing on Baba. And then, of course, the knockout punch was the company slashed revenue guidance for the current fiscal year. It was previously expected to bring in 930 billion yuan, which would have been about a 29.5% year-over-year growth. Now it's expected to be between 20 and 23%. So it's just like, the revenue, the earnings per share, and the guidance, like, it's just bad. And no adding to the stock buybacks. We saw that last earnings quarter. They had that buyback, and I was a little confident because I was like, all right, they're buying back a ton of shares. It's not helping though. And this is something that's, just struggling because their core businesses, saw revenue grow 31% year over year, which again is very high, but it's missing expectations. But at this point, with a PE of basically in the 16s, you're seeing a value stock here, a literal value stock that is growing fast, like growing really, really fast. So, I mean, again, if you look at the numbers, it's like, all right, company's growing, it's doing well, but it's just like it's had a really rough year. It had a really, really rough year. And again, the investments in these other businesses that they have, Tabuo, other things like that is hurting the earnings per share. But down the road, it will help, and that's why I'm not worried about Alibaba in the long term. The short term, on the other hand, is tricky because you have these uncertainties with China, uncertainties with Taiwan, uncertainties with crackdowns, uncertainties with just competition. Everything seems to be going wrong for Alibaba, despite big investors like Charlie Munger increasing his stake by 86%. It doesn't matter. Okay? Cloud computing, that's one of the things I really like about Alibaba. It's going to be a very profitable business down the road. Cloud computing grew 33% year over year to 20 billion yuan. This is big. Still at a loss this quarter. It was a loss last quarter. It is a profit this quarter. It's had huge growth, huge growth. That's something that's going to continue to grow. And that's going to be a big profit driver. So, I like it. I really, really like it. But it's China, and it's hard. It's hard. I have 2 Alibaba spreads and I have 2 Baidu spreads. That's my China exposure. I'm not going super heavy into it. Learn my lesson. You do something once, okay, it's understandable. You do something twice, maybe. You make the same mistake 3 times, you're done. You don't learn. I gotta learn. I'm risking not even close to as much as I was in Baba. Again, I got 2 spreads on Baba, 2 spreads on Baidu. But it's a rough earnings quarter. It's rough, and shareholders are upset. They're really upset. They have every right to be upset. They have every right to be upset. All right? But if you are a long-term investor, I still believe this is a great value opportunity. If you're a long-term, if you're willing to hold, okay, not for 2 months, not for 2 weeks. Hold this thing. Hold it for 2 years. See what happens. It's just been, it's been brutal. 45% down in 1 year, with the S&P up 33%, despite growing. It happens. These things happen. But you guys, just watch for it. You guys really need to watch for it. Again, it was just bad. It was just really, really bad. Missing on revenue, missing on earnings, and slashing guidance is just, man, that's rough. And that's an ugly chart. You look in the grand scheme of things, 5 years, 50%. That's not even good. That's less than the S&P. Again, we're trading at 2017 prices right now. 2017, and we've managed to lose 20%. So, honestly, a lot of bulls are feeling like this right now. They're feeling like this. Yep. That's how people are feeling. They have every right to feel that way. But yeah, guys. It's hard to even say what to do next. But go long term. Don't go short term on options, because you will get killed. You will get killed if things don't go in your favor, if things stay flat, if uncertainty happens. Go long term. Why take the risk? Pay a little bit more for more safety. Safety is everything, honestly. That's what I've learned. I've taken them. Take it from me. I lost massive on Baba. I lost massive on it. Take it from me. Go long term. Super long term. All right, guys. Look, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Discord link in the description below. Come in there and chat me. I'm always here to talk to you guys. Always. Give me a call. I'm here for you. All right. It's another rough day in Chinatown. Baidu as well. Baidu took another hit. Another 4.6% down. Falling after hours. $154 a share. So yeah, it's not looking too good for China stocks, but I believe in it long term. So we'll see what happens, guys. But until we see that, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Again, if you like these videos, hit that subscribe button. It means a ton to me. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys then. But yeah, it's a little bit brutal for Chinese investors investing in Chinese companies, not Chinese people. But I'm sure it's rough for them as well if they're investing into Chinese companies. So Anyways, guys, just enjoy the day. We got tomorrow's Friday, so get some time off on the weekend. Not think about, not think about Baba, Baidu, Billy, um, all that stuff. So take some time, relax, and you guys need me. I'm always here for you. So take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you next video. Bye bye, guys.